miscommunication from the Bruins. Perez was there. Ortiz was there. Excuse me. Domingos was there, and the ball went nowhere. Now 8 points away from winning their first set of the night, their first set of the season. The Bears looking to pull it in here. Great set there and a nice softball hit from Cocking. And a quick spike there from Sibley. He's been phenomenal tonight so far, excelling at every spot he's been at. Comes the shot. Nice work there. Excellent teamwork from Basha, getting able to reset, get their setter ready, and ready for the spike. The Bears just coasting right now. And I see very many volleys out here. Marshall Castro was unprepared there. 21-5 Bears, 4 away from their first set. Cocking with the short ball. Bruins able to get it across the net. And a bang of nice spike there from Sibley. We're now 3 away from their first set of the night. A left ball there. We'll see how Basha recovers. And a deep hit bounced off Perez there. Bears point. It's a great job of working on unexpected hits there. Perez was completely caught off guard. Great job there improvising from Basha to get that point. A nice spike again, this time over from Matthew Kendler. Smiles across the Bears' face as they are walking off this first set here any moment. And there they go. On a hit that was too short, the Bears now take their first set of the season. And they played their first set excellently. The only thing they really struggled with, and they got over that hump after a few hits, was the rotation with their servers. They struggled to really get accurate serves, but once the rotation went through its cycle again, they were able to clean it up. And the Bruins, on the other side, have been struggling to get any sort of ball movement going. Right now, most of their scores come off of missed receptions. We're not seeing very many volleys or balls across the net from them. So, in this second set, expect to see more of that. We now welcome you back for the second set of tonight's season opener down here in Chandler, Arizona, where the Basha Bears are taking on the Trevor Browne Bruins. So far, it has been a blowout for the Bears as they have gotten ace after ace on the Bruins, who have really struggled to respond to Basha's serve game. Now, when Basha has had rotations where their serves haven't been as good as with their star player number 2, Jaron Sibley, they have been able to get a few volleys. So, in this second set, expect to see a lot better digs. That way the setters can get the ball up in the air higher for the Bruins. Right now they've had a lot of low digs and their setters are nowhere near the ball. They also have had some miscommunication where two people will be right next to the ball and neither of them hit it. It hits off their fingertips. One person hits it, nobody else is there to follow up. Right now, the Bruins need to work on their communication. And for the Bears, number 9, Aiden Pham was the one serving it there. We haven't heard his name tonight so far. Good serve. There we go, a set. Some action for the Bruins. Whoa, will look to be a strike. No good. Then the Bruins get it back over the net, but slightly out to the right. And honestly, for the Bruins right now, that's not even that bad. They have, like I said, just right before, they've struggled to get it over the net at all. So take it one step at a time right now. Good reception. And he got scared of the ball there. Danny Perez didn't want to hit it. Teammates cheering him on, though. Happens to all of us, but you got to not be afraid of the ball when you're out there on the court. Pham with another nice serve. And the strike is just way too angled down as Mario, pardon me if I missay his last name, but Mario Barajas. His strike was no good. Just a little short there. He's just got to get up higher. Perez making up for it. He got a nice set. Ooh, some action at the net. Evan Lemire, number 11 for the Bears. He's feeling it there after that. Bruins weren't able to block him. Excellent play from him there. Wow! They dive there from number 15. The reverse back, and he is living the life right now after a hit like that. Violation there. That will give the Bears their 7th point of the night in this second set. Nice strike there from number 8, Grady McKinby. That's a fun name. Pham's up again. Received well there. Want to bring you back a few seconds ago to that reverse hit there from Dalton. He had some technical issues with his number switch, but tonight he's sporting number 15 instead of his typical number 13. A deep hit there from McKinby. And as Bell dove for it, it would be fruitless. Now the Bruins have their first point of this second set. Basha, though, right now has a lot of their secondary players out on the court after the blowout they experienced in the first set. Double hit there. It's going to give the Bruins their second point. Some of Sibley's teammates there questioning him, saying, hey, what's up? And, throwing up the arms on the sideline. Not sure why he double hit it there, but, kind of saw that the volley was done anyways. He's like, yeah, I'll just hit it again. And there, reaching up for the ball, McKinby couldn't get all the way up there at the top of the net. Slow but steady, one shot at a time. The Bruins are mounting their comeback. McGibby with the redemption, gets it over, and Evan Lemire was there for the block. Basha's point, it's 11-3. The man, the myth, the legend, Jaron Sibley out for the serve, and it's a high ball, and it's a fast one off the ceiling onto the court, 12-3. Great job from Sibley there. It's a fast serve. And you can hear that one here at the Bear Den as he struck it down with a thunderous force. Now the Bears up by 10, looking to make it 11. The ceiling has become a bit of an issue for the Bruins here tonight. Got lucky there. Evan Lemire lets Sibley take it, and the Bruins now get one of their first points of this set. It's 13-4, and we saw little errors there with the Bears. Shots coming up short, some miscommunications. Right there was far from their best play. And a short serve from Barajas ends up with another point for the Bears. And now back to serve is Basha's libero, number 10, Donovan Bell. And a substitution silences the gym as now Diego Ortiz takes the place of Mario Barajas. And you could hear a pin drop on that serve. It is fallen silent in the Bear Den. I might be the only person talking right now. Feels like we're playing a golf tournament here, guys. Let's get some energy. It's a great game right now. Good move there from Sibley. Good hit back down over to Dalton. One of the longest volleys of the night. And they call it Bears ball. Grady McGibney up for the strike there. Great job from him. He's rocking the very light neon pink, almost bubblegum-esque. Over here at the Bashburn Network, we love our athletes' shoes, and gotta say right now, he's winning it for me tonight. Ooh, a nice play from Perez. Just lifted it up over the net. Bears are ready for a bit deeper of a hit then, just unprepared. It's a 9-point game now in the second set. And uncharacteristic of Sibley, he couldn't dig it up enough. You got to wonder, though, if the blowout right now for the Bears is making them get a little bit off their game. They're not focusing on it, taking it as seriously. So hopefully that doesn't affect them too much. Obviously you want to see smiles and having fun, but you want to still play smart volleyball. You want to play just a smart sport. And don't get too cocky. You never know what can happen. Dalton with a deep serve there. Dalton Tourville is a junior here at Basha High School. Like I said before, usually rocks number 13, but tonight he's on number 15. Felt like switching it up. New season, new him. Great set, here comes a strike. There we go, Sibley. The light ball didn't work this time. Lemire was there for the block. Straight down center line. Evan on the early jump. Here comes Sibley. Gets the tap inside the lines. 18-8. It's a 10-point game now, once again. Two sets there. And the block goes Basha's way there. They weren't up high enough. You could see Barajas over there. He was up for the block. He's feeling some anger after that. He got up, but he just didn't put enough force to actually hit it back. Bounced off his hands and went out of bounds to the right. 6 points away from their second set now. And that light hit, just not there. He didn't get high enough. Castro was the one who fell short there. Gavin may head back for the serve. All of Basha's getting action tonight. And way out of bounds. That's Basha's point. Right now, you kind of got to wonder to yourself, are the Bruins in it right now? They're about to lose their second set of the night, and 3 straight sets in a row would be an impressive comeback, to say the least. Good block from Lemire. The set, the strike, Sibley having a Groundhog Day over here. Said it so many times, but it rings true every single one. Sibley is a dominant striker over on the left side. A deep serve gets the Bruins one of their points. Smiles all around tonight. I'm going to take this moment to thank our very own Basha Bear Network, though. Tonight, our show is produced by the one and only Timothy Seal. Also on crew tonight, we have Carter, Jackson Hennessy, a JV boys volleyball player. Expect to see him on the come up in the coming years. So I have Millie and our one and only Coach Glenda Skalitsky. She's our teacher over here at the Basha Bear Network. We enjoy all of our viewers. Thank you guys for supporting us. And the more you guys tune in and help us out on social media and whatnot, the better we can make our broadcast for you guys. And Evan Lemire leaped up for it, gets the strike. Excellent work from him. If you guys want to interact more with our Basha Bear Network or have any questions or comments or concerns, don't know what concerns you would have, but hey, I don't judge. Reach out to us on our Instagram at Basha Bear Network or on our Twitter at BBN Network 10. That one's a tongue twister, so I'd stay away from Twitter, but definitely on Instagram at the Basha Bear Network. And now the second set of the night goes in the Bears' favor. The third one will be starting shortly, and it's nothing but smiles here for the Bears down in Sunset, Chandler, Arizona. Welcome back to set number 3 of the night. Bears up 2-0 right now. And their season opener live on only the Basha Bear Network, the one and only sports broadcast network ran entirely by students here at Basha High School. In fact, one of the only ones in the entire state. It's a pleasure to broadcast all of our sports games and whatever else we broadcast to you guys, whatever type of school events. Once again, this is only possible because of your guys' support. So please, share, like our broadcast, tell your friends about it. It doesn't matter to us. Any word of mouth is great. We love you guys. Someone that the Bears are loving tonight is number 2, though, Jaron Sibley. He has been unbeatable when he is on the court right now. He's on the bench, given that Basha's up 2-0. They're sending in some of the secondary players. And Evan Lemire with the fake. He's kind of been his signature move tonight, and he gets a light tap over the head of Mirages for their first point of this set. Some things to note tonight that are a little obscure is Trevor Browne. They are the opposing team to the Bears. They do not have a libero. So, with that in mind, be a fair judge. I think they played decently for their skill level so far tonight. An out-of-bounds shot from Lemire there. A little too much oomph on his hit. Received by Belt. And set up for Lemire by Pham. Lemire, his height might have been a disadvantage there. Got his body off the ground, but ball didn't get that high. And now, for one of the first times, if not the first time of the night, the Browne Bruins have a lead here. It's 1-3. They're feeling it now, and this is kind of why Basha needs to put their starters back in the game. Received by Belt. Fats got it. Good backwards hit there by Rogers. And there we go. We're getting some action right now from the Browne Bruins. Their comeback is finally starting up here. And the Bears need to really lock in and focus here, get their heads back in the game. If they want to get out of here early and get a 3-0 sweep tonight, we need to start taking it seriously here. Good shot from Rogers. And a messy ball movement there that somehow managed to get over the net. The reception just hit it way too far out of play there. Now the Bears are only down by 2. Hopefully that sight of me a few seconds ago didn't scare you guys as much as it scared me. It's always frightening when that camera pans down to me over here, I'm not the star of the night. It's the players out there. That's what I always say, but that's what we do over here at the Basha Bear Network. We keep it fun sometimes. We always have a little element of surprise. Speaking of surprising is the lead that the Bruins still hold by 1, as back to serve now for the Bears is Rogers. Is here, could tie it up, and he gets the kill. Nice ace there. It's 4-4. Rotating in now. Oh, pardon me, this is going to be a tough one to say, but for the Browne Bruins is number 10, Giovanni Palmillas. I think that was pretty good. Oh, and a net hit there over from Dalton Tourville. Wide set there, and a perfect kill over from Tourville. And the temporary lead held by the Browne Bruins has now gone all the way. And a weak hit, not followed up by anybody at all. A repeat move there from the Bruins tonight. This is a non-conference and non-division game for the Bears. So two teams that don't see each other that often. Some other things to check out on our Basha Network are all of our other sports coming up in the rest of the third quarter and the fourth quarter here at Basha High. There are plenty of other events to tune in. Next week we have the annual Mr. BHS, kind of a talent show, beauty pageant mixture, like a fusion. I don't really know how to describe it with words, but if you watched it next Wednesday, you definitely find out for yourself. So that is next Wednesday night. We will be broadcasting that. If you can't go in person, I would definitely recommend tune into our show. Last year it was great, and I guess if I were to try and describe it with words, because like I said, it's something you probably haven't seen before. Just very, very unique. All right, you're gonna be surprised. We also cover almost all of our Basha sports. We just finished out our boys basketball season for broadcasting, but tomorrow night, that's this Wednesday, come down to Chaparral High School where our Bears are playing in the semifinals of the Open Division playoffs against our school rival, the Perry Pumas. They have a fierce rivalry, and we need all of the Basha support we can get out there. Good hit there, up at the net from Drorville. Bears are at 11. Also, coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll be covering Basha baseball. That'll be a new one for us over here at the Basha Bear Network. We'll also be continuing boys volleyball. And if you guys have any other sports here that you think Basha needs covered or that you want to see covered or any sort of events, like I said, reach out to us at our Instagram, or if you're a Basha student, stop on down at the Multimedia and Film Room. We're always looking to help support other different parts of our school. So just reach out. We'd love to help. Great block there. There was some 4-on-4 action as Carter Rogers went up for the kill, and Perez was there for the block. Some liveliness happening now in the Bear Den. Bell with the reception. The set from Woods, and the shot's up and over. That's going to be Basha's point as they ran all the way across the gymnasium for that. Palmeiras couldn't get there in time. He's talking to the referee after that. Not sure about what, but good for him. Good dig, good set. And the spike just couldn't get up and over from the number one player for the Bruins. That's Josh Perez. Nico Chavez lookalike. I also want to take this time to thank the Basha boosters for all the sports here at Basha, especially the basketball and volleyball and football boosters. They've always been a huge help with our productions and helping us make sure we have all of our stuff in the right place, giving us times, locations, everything. You guys are great, so thank you to all the parents who help run that. You guys are more than a huge help, way more than you guys would know. So thank you guys for all that you do. It is a pleasure to work with you guys. And a missed dig results in a Basha point there. Powerful kill. The referees meeting up to discuss. (15-8) here in the third set of the night. Oh, some scoreboard corrections. 14-8 here in the third set of the night. The Bears win this set. This will be a blowout win on their season opener at home. wide set. Shot from Perez. He's able to get it over there. And nobody back to counter Basha's kill. Their signature kill over there on that left side of the net. We haven't seen the Bruins able to adapt to that yet. Now some more discussions with the refs as more score changes occur. A substitution there as number 3, Matthew Kendler, steps on into that top left position. The set goes over that. I don't think the Bruins even expected that. Wow, a lucky hit there from Woods, but it worked nonetheless. Make that 16 for the Bears now. Not much else to say, but exactly what the Bears wanted tonight. Obviously, there's always some things that every team can improve on, but from what we've seen, Basha played this really well. And that left side, there we go. They've worked it so well, and they continue. Rogers gets the kill. But they've really done a great job of communicating the rotations. Now, like we said earlier, the rotations with the servers has messed them up a little bit. But aside from that, and having some secondary bench players in, the starters have played out of this world. Bruin gets hit with the ball. It's number 9, Kevin Abundez Martinez, who got hit there. But the Bears have played excellently tonight, and now only 7 points away from their home opener win. Some excitement from the Bruins getting a score there. 7 points away from a win, though. The only things that the Bears really could work on right now are just getting more prepared for the unexpected, being ready in situations that, depending on the rotations, they might not always necessarily play in. But besides that, it's been an excellent game from the Bears. For the Bruins, there's a lot that needs to happen for them right now, but no need to be too harsh and overly critical. Just say for the Bruins, need some communication. Great job getting the serve there as the ace. The Bruins, though, they just need to work on communicating. We've seen a lot of balls where literally they have one of their players standing right next to it. Nobody hits it. They've been a little timid. They've also struggled to follow up on each other's sets. So I think they definitely need to improve on that. Just communication. Honestly, talking in sports and talking with your teammates in any sort of team setting is one of the most crucial things. And now it's a 5-point game here. But really communicating with your teammates, and even a group of amazing players still have to communicate. And I think it's just been very silent. Like I said, right now, I think I'm the only one who was just talking in the entire gym. You got to communicate, and any coach will tell you that. It's a 4-point game. The Bruins, they've got some fire in the oven. It's 18-14. Deep serve. And a set there from Woods out on the wide right. He had nobody to follow up there. It's a 3-point game, and hey, maybe the Bruins heard me. Like I said, I'm the only one talking, so there's an actual chance they might have. Coming out of the timeout, we're looking at 18-15 over here down in Chandler, Arizona for the Basha Bears Boys Volleyball season opener against the Trevor Browne Bruins. And the lead for the Bears keeps getting smaller and smaller here. It's 18-16. Basha has rotated back in most of their starters. Cross the court set. This will be a tough one to hit over. No problem for Rogers. Belt is able to get the dig and the spike from Kendler is good. 19-16. The Bears now 6 points away from their victory. It's a high set. Got it over, good job. And off the top of the net, the Bears score their 20th of set number 3. Rogers was there for the strike. Outshot there, 21-16. Take one of these final few moments here to shout out the Basha Network's brand new sports podcast. It's called Table Talk. It's available over on our YouTube channel. If you just click that little button at the bottom of your screen or go over to our channel. It's in our recent uploads. It's also in our podcast section. It's hosted by myself and Basha Bear Network anchor Gavin Wilson. We have a lot of great things over there. We start off our shows and we just kind of break down the last week. Usually last week of sports. We post every other week on Thursdays and we break down what sports have been like in the past few weeks. We focus on the high school levels. We focus on the professional levels. We just like to give a high schooler's insight into what their sports might be. We also have some great interviews over there. Our first episode was with Basha, now alumni Miles Lockhart. He's over at the Ohio State. He's a DB. We just kind of reflected on his previous high school experience with him. And then our second episode was with sports broadcasting legend Bruce Cooper. And we just talked about his experiences in the industry. There's a lot of great advice over at that podcast. I recommend you guys go check that one out. It's a ton of fun to film, and it's a long one too. There's a lot to dig into there. If you got an hour, kick back and relax, go ahead and pop on Basha Table Talk, our brand new podcast. Once again, we release those every other week on Thursdays. So in 2 days from now, our third episode will be coming out. And like always, we like to keep our guests a surprise until the day of. So if you guys want to see who's on the third episode of Table Talk, check out our Basha Network channel on Thursday. Great kill there from the Bears. They are now 1 point away from their home opener victory. A 3-0 blowout. Woods back for the set. Over the net. Low dig. Here comes the set. And it falls over. They're calling it there. Basha wins it. Final score of the third set was 25.